Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, I haven't done a video in a long time. I think the last one I did was Gideon's Bakery, which was totally different. But this time I got something that I picked up a couple of years ago. I have not done a video on this, but I do enjoy this thing, and if you can get a hint, it is a Vespa. Now, I picked up my Vespa soon after I moved to Florida. I moved to Florida 2021. So just to enjoy the outdoors and all that, I was thinking about what should I pick up. And besides picking up a golf cart, a Harley, which doesn't get driven, I picked up a Vespa. And here it is. So this is my 2011 Vespa GTV 300. Now in Florida, other states I guess too, but in Florida, if you have a vehicle that's under 50 cc's, you don't need a license. The other thing you don't need is a helmet to ride a motorcycle here in Florida. Now, this is a 300 cc. This is not a 50 cc. And I found out the hard way because the DMV sent me a nice little letter saying that, hey, you got a vehicle or a motorcycle that's registered to you and you don't have a driver's license. So I had to go out, take a course, learn, and I suggest that if you are looking to get into motorcycle riding, Vespa or scooter, whatever you want to call it, take the course. It's well worth it. It was a weekend. I had a great time. They taught me a lot of things, and I still learn a lot. So I've been riding this thing again for about a year and a half, 2 years. Purchased it used. It is a 2011. I got it with about 3,600 miles, and it was $3,500. Now I did have to put a couple of bucks into it. I replaced the tires, and I'll show you that. And then the rest of the stuff was oil filters, air filters, coolant, just basically doing a tune-up for the bike. I have had this bike, it is a 300cc, and I've had it for up to 70, 75 miles an hour. Now I weigh 212 currently, 211, 5'10", and again, I'm going to show you the bike. I hope you'll enjoy it. I'm not going to make you wait anymore. Here we go. All right, like I was saying before, this is a 300cc Vespa. It is made by the parent company Piaggio. They make the motorcycles, the Italian bikes. From what I understand, I could be wrong, but they make Piaggio. They make some other bikes, and then one of the most popular models is these Vespas. You will see a lot of these things in Florida. Not a lot of Vespas, but a lot of scooters. They run, maybe you can get one for about $2,500 brand new, one of the cheaper ones. A Vespa like this, you're pushing $10,000, okay? By the time you get all the options and all that stuff, delivery, you're pushing about 10K. Now, but again, I bought this used. It was kind of a barn find. It was $3,500, and I had to put a couple $100 into it, maybe $500 total. It was running, everything was working perfectly. It's just that, again, I put brand new tires, and I'll show you that. We'll go from front to back, and I'll show you everything that you need to know, or everything that you want to know about Vespas that I know. Again, I'm new at this, I don't know everything. All right, so we're gonna start in the front, and just I'll tell you as much as I know about this Vespa. I believe this to be a Sejonio. This is what I was told, because it has the light on the fender. If you know different, let me know, right? And it came basically as it sits, as you can see it here. It actually has a storage compartment, storage box that goes in the back, same color, and I'll show it to you when we get back there. All right, so it comes with this little rack. This is the horn. It is more like a daytime running light. Signal lights. Piaggio emblem. Vespa emblem. I belong to the Vespa Club of Daytona Beach. So if you're in Daytona Beach, look us up. It did come with this little windshield and the two little mirrors. Okay, it's got some reflectors. This is a US version. From what I understand, it has the reflectors. The European one does not. This one Came with the nice chrome wheels, as you can see. Beautiful chrome wheels. Now, again, this was a used bike, so it does have some dings, like over here. It's got a ding over here. It's got a little ding on the back. It's got some scratches. It looks like somebody may have dropped it. A little ding, but it's a 2011 overall. It's in very, very good shape. This is an air-cooled engine. You can see one of the radiators there, and there's another one over here. And when the fan goes off, you will definitely hear it. Okay, now we come around. We're gonna take a look from the driver's or rider's side. This is the dash. You can see I got 5,600 miles on it. Picked it up with about 36. This is for the headlights, turn signal, horn. This is the kill switch, starter, throttle, brake, and brake. Now, there's no clutch on these. This is just gas and go. It's got the CVT transmission, so it goes, right? Beautiful leather seats. Now, I'll tell you something else about these seats. As beautiful as they are, that's how uncomfortable they are. Long rides, horrible. So if you get one like this, I don't know, maybe you'll like it. For me, I've had, anything over 20, 30 miles. I've done 100-mile rides on this bike on a day, and it's just not very comfortable. It's got a little rack in the back, which it used to have a storage bin here, and I'll show that to you. And then the back plate, obviously, signal lights, brake lights, again, reflectors, GTV 300, IE, Vespa embossed on the seat. These are nice rubber strips, so your feet don't either scrape the paint or slip. Little foot pegs, it's got one on the other side, and what this is for is you got a right in the back. They can put their feet here. They're okay. They're not the greatest. They sell some extenders, but I don't like the way they look. This is nice and tucked in. My wife doesn't ride with me that much anymore. She did before, but she's not doing that anymore. All right, so let's go ahead and let's look at the storage on this, right? So it's got this little hook here. You can put a little bag. If you got a bag, put a bag there, let it hang. It's got a storage compartment here. How you open that is you push here where the key goes. Key goes in here. And there you got a little storage. In here you got some tools, very, very basic tools. And I put a flashlight in there, my insurance card, the vehicle book. It's got some decals there. I added some of these decals. This is going to tell you where the pressure is and should be on the wheels and tires. Remember, it's air cooled. So I'm not air cooled. I apologize. Liquid cooled. So you do have to add coolant or have coolant in it, right? You open this up. It's got a little tab in there. That's where you put the coolant through. I may have said air cooled, and that was wrong. So the air will go in through here, hit the radiator, and then it will exit out of here normally. If it's really hot, when it gets here hot in those Florida days, you will hear the fan kick in. You will definitely hear it. It's pretty loud, okay? This little button here is gonna open up the, you hear that? I think it was open. Here's a little storage underneath the seat. You cannot fit a full face helmet here. Half, yes. It's got this little cover here. This is just a cover. You pull it out for the rain for the seats. It'll cover the seat when it's raining. So you can pull this out, and there's your motor. I did add one little thing on this, and it's a trickle charger. And basically you have to plug a new battery. That's the other thing I put on here, new battery. And then I put a trickle charger in there, okay? I jumped back to the front just to show you the tires that I purchased. These are Michelin City Grip 2s. They're about $180, and the place that I bought them from actually mounted and balanced them all for 180 bucks, okay? These are supposed to be the best rated tires out there, and I think when you're riding on 12-inch tires and your life is put the money in the tires, man. Don't buy the cheap stuff, okay? All right, so this is the storage compartment. Goes on the back of the Vespa. It's got some reflectors on it, the Vespa, and it came with the sticker. And it's got a backrest. It's you can fit a full face helmet there. I decided to take it off. The ride is very different, to say the least. All right, so I hope you liked the video. Maybe short for some people, maybe long for others. If there's anything you want to see, let me know about it. Like I said, I consider myself learning how to ride. I've been riding this for about 1.5 years, almost 2 years now, but I'm still learning. There's a lot to learn, especially on bikes, especially here in Florida. I try to stay local. My advice to you is, again, I don't know if I said it up front, the beginning of the video or not, but if you are getting into riding, take a class. They will show you a lot of defensive driving. They'll show you a lot of tricks, a lot of stuff that you will use. You will use it on a day-to-day when you're riding these bikes, right? These scooters, Vespas, whatever it is. Another advice is, if you want to get into this, look for a used one. You know what I mean? I bought this, like I said, $3,500 used. I've gotten my money's worth many times over. I use this Vespa constantly. I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. You get to meet a lot of people everywhere you go. People like it, so it will call attention. So if you're not an attention person, you know, you will get attention. People love it. This one looks more vintage than what it is. Again, this is a 2011 model, 300 GTV. So it's a 300cc. I think it's actually a little less than 300 cc's. But I've had it up to, like I said, 70, 75 miles an hour. There's plenty of them out there. Just make sure you're getting something that's running good. Tires, you know, regular maintenance, you can do that yourself. That's easy. I changed the oil on this. I changed the coolant on this. Everything is online. I mean, it's so simple. Except again, for putting the tires on, mounting and balancing them, that's something I can't do, right? So I had somebody do that at the shop. So what did I put in here? The tires, the battery, and basically a tune-up. All the air filters, it had like 2 or 3 air filters. I'm looking to put the rollers on this, and I'm gonna put, these rollers are the ones that go on the transmission. Basically, if you look that up, it's what helps it grip and attach. So possibly, I think it's 6,000 miles it needs a new belt. So I might put the belt. If I put the belt in there, I'm definitely gonna put new rollers, and I'm gonna put something a little better than what it currently has. So it'll give me a little more oomph to it. But again, I'm gonna put another video of me riding it around. And get out there, have some fun, enjoy it. And then when you master it, or when you feel comfortable, then, you know, do like I did. Then you get out to a little busier roads. But basically, I do back roads, or I do, you know, I don't do any highways like I-4, if you're familiar with Florida. I don't do I-4, I don't do like I-95, but I do go on an international from here to Daytona Beach. Anyways, if you're in Daytona Beach or in the area, okay, look us up, Daytona Beach Vespa Club. Look us up. We'll be happy to have you. You can ride with us, and it is a family atmosphere. We have a great time, great bunch of people, and you know, be happy to have you and show you around. Have a good day. Thanks for watching.